The air hung heavy and still. A chilling dampness clung to the village of Jiangshi, nestled deep in the Sichuan mountains. Old wives' tales whispered of the Jiangshi, a creature of the night, a being of death denied, the Jiangshi. A nightmare sprung from ancient fears. It stalked the night, seeking the living. Its hunger insatiable, its touch a fate worse than death. Born from a soul unable to find peace, trapped within a decaying shell, the Jiangshi craved the life force of the living. It was a horror from the grave. Its skin was pale and waxy, pulled tight over a skeletal frame. Its eyes glowed with an eerie, malevolent light. The stench of decay clung to it like a shroud, but it was the movement that chilled the blood, a grotesque hopping motion, stiff-legged and jerky, accompanied by the groan of rigor mortis, each hop a beat of dread in the stillness of the night. The Jiangshi was a creature of darkness. It shunned the light, seeking refuge in shadows, its presence announced by a bone-chilling cold, a harbinger of doom. Wei, a simple rice farmer, knew the legends. He dismissed them as old wives' tales, stories to frighten children. He would learn the truth soon enough. The night was moonless. A thick fog had descended upon Jiangshi. Wei, returning home from the fields, felt a prickle of unease. The air was heavy, oppressively so. A shape emerged from the fog, tall and gaunt. It hopped towards him, slow at first, then gaining speed. Wei froze. His blood turned to ice. Wei recognized the creature. The tales were true. Panic seized him. He stumbled back, his breath catching in his throat. The Jiangshi was close. He remembered the old remedies, holding his breath, staying perfectly still. Maybe, just maybe, it would pass him by. The creature hopped closer. Its eyes, two burning embers, locked onto him. The stench of decay filled his nostrils. He held his breath, willing himself to be invisible. Time stretched into an eternity. His lungs burned, desperate for air, but he dared not breathe. Not while the creature was near. Then a sound. A soft, wet sigh. The Jiangshi had stopped. It swayed as if sensing something. Its head turned slowly towards Wei's hiding place. He could hold his breath no longer. A gasp escaped his lips. The Jiangshi lunged. Its cold, dead hands closed around Wei's throat. The last thing he saw were those glowing eyes, burning with unholy hunger. The Jiangshi remains, a creature of darkness, forever seeking the life force of the living. Beware the fog, traveler. Hold your breath and pray it passes you by.